there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube boss Rino, welcome to my channel. Darkest Secret, real and extreme horror videos to not go to sleep. Pag sinabi ng Darkest Secret na extreme horror, sigurado extreme horror to. Hindi nagsisinungaling yan. So shoutout tayo mamaya ha. So ito, tirahin natin ito at di na ako mapagantay. Excited ako dito bago pa try na iba.
The following corresponds to what would be an emotional recording of a family that were saying goodbye to the remains of their loved ones during a funeral. In the footage, you can see a man who was talking about how important mourning has been in their lives. However, this recording went from being emotional to chilling when the camera records something that if you stop to think, it is completely impossible. And even if you manage to find a logical explanation, it will seem extremely scary. I'll leave you with the footage to see if you detect what it is about.
Y todo el pueblo de Guarmaca que nos conocen y lo han conocido mi hermano. Con estas palabras,
Wow!
quiero
Nakita niyo yun? Parang buhok pumasok sa loob. Paano pumasok sa loob yun? Ibig sabihin may humigit galing loob, punyemas.
con estas palabras
Oh,
quiero
shit.
decir infinitamente.
Did you manage to see what happened here? Focus on what the child is trying to take.
Boom! Punyemas. Ano ba yan?
How can this be possible? It is as if something had pulled that thread into the coffin. Can coffins contain pressure, and this be a product of that? My logical denial tells me that the person who was inside pulls it in, but that would mean that they ended up burying a person who might still be alive.
Oh, grabe. Buhay pa nasa libingan na, no?
Could this be? Or do you think that the explanation is closer to the paranormal? Leave it in the comments. Number 3.
Paano mo i-explain yun? Na pumasok yun sa loob. Eh, wala namang ibang pagpupuntahan yun. Wala ibang pupuntahan yun, kundi doon sa loob. At walang ibang ihihila, kundi doon sa loob, di ba?
Day after day, the internet is filled with the most grim, frightening images and videos you can imagine. Publications that for the most part were created under editing for the sole purpose of troubling people. They are videos and images that entertain, since they awaken that scary feeling within us. However, as we have already shown several times on this channel, there are also cases where images of this type end up being real, and Ghastly Mister, a well-known Argentinian YouTuber, can attest to that. You see, the young man was making a live video on his Instagram page, a small, unpretentious video where, among many things, he took the opportunity to show his new vehicle. However, he never imagined that this recording would end up being extremely disturbing for his followers, and the first time that he would face the paranormal.
Oh shit, may tao sa loob ng kotse.
Kahi talaga.
Boom, may nakasilip, gago.
Kahi talaga.
It is assumed that at that moment the vehicle should be empty, but as you can see, it is not. The young man had not even realized what his camera captured, finding out only when one of his followers let him know.
Gago, sama pa.
This was his reaction.
Sama pa makatingin.
Amigo, what? Amigo, ¿se ve a alguien allá adentro? ¿Se ve a alguien?
Gago, nakakatakot.
¡Ay, amigo, se ve a alguien, boludo! Amigo, se ve una cara de una mina, de una nena, boludo. Amigo.
She!
A ghostly face that gives the impression that it is looking directly at the camera,
Gago, nakakatakot.
causing, as expected, the total surprise of this young man. Could it be a spiritual entity that the YouTuber recorded? Tell me what you think. Number 2.
Hindi ko lang alam kung kotse ba niya yun o hindi. Kung kotse niya yun, ayawan na. Nyeta, bebenta ko yun.
Alexander Marroquin wrote to my email to present a strange footage that has more than worried his entire family, and especially his niece. In the message, he says that his niece sells clothes online. She has a small business where she shows the clothes live and direct through her Facebook page. It was in one of those live shows where something completely inexplicable manifests
Eto, malupit,
itself
live
in
to.
front of the camera. Observe.
Live to.
Código mío Karen es talla XL pequeña, se va por 8 quetzales con el código mío Karen.
Nagulat ako kasi lumabas yung tiyan ni ate. Doon ako nakatingin, tapos bigla may dumaan sa harapan. Pequeña? Yun oh, bilis!
It is seen how a shadow flies across the screen. The action was so fast that it even managed to move the clothing that the young woman was showing. Alexander comments that he and his wife saw this live, so they immediately contacted his niece to tell her about this strange situation. To everyone's surprise, at that time and at that moment, she was alone at home.
Tsaka yung damit, sumabay yung hangin. Gumalaw talaga yung damit. Parang di ba pag may dumadaan na sasakyan, sumasabay yung dahon or kung ano man yung pwedeng matangay. Natangay yung damit.
She does not have pets. There isn't anything or anyone that could have caused this shadow. Our subscriber confesses that until now, his niece cannot sleep well, and that this has affected his entire family. The sales of her business have dropped because she no longer wants to enter this room where she has her merchandise. They are completely unaware of what could have crossed the image. Could it be those entities called shadow people? Notice its speed.
Di ba? Nakita niyo yung yung damit, sumabay pa yung damit. Oh,
Number 1.
Yan. Wala yung focus ko doon sa puso ni ate.
And the first place is reserved for a case that has been attracting a lot of attention for some time in various social networks. It involves a young woman who, according to her confession, is dealing daily with something that defies all logic. This young woman named Sylvia, from one day to the next, began to feel a heavy atmosphere in her house. She woke up feeling ill and in no mood for anything, so the doctor recommended that she get a physical examination done. However, when her health was her greatest concern, strange phenomena began to occur inside her home. Mysterious manifestations that reached such a point that she took her camera and began to record them to upload it to her social networks. At least like this, more people could support her in such a strange situation. What you will see next is only a small sample of the nightmare in which she finds herself in. Watch.
Boom. Ay, tangina talaga, nagagalawan yung mga pinto. Nako. Wala ba tao sa loob? Boom! Boom! Ay, nako, ano to? Tangina, may nakakatakot to. Doon sa drawer, pwede may tao pa. Pero sa washing machine, malabo eh. Bumabalik eh, wala namang. Patay tayo dyan, naku, patay tayo dyan. Oh shit. Baka hugutin yung ano? Baka hugutin yung kutsilyo.
Sylvia says that these events have occurred throughout her home, but that for some unknown reason, most of them are concentrated in the kitchen. Since there is several footage where furniture and utensils move without explanation. Incredible footage, according to some, due to the sudden occurrence of them. They would not be spiritual entities, but would be demons that would literally be sucking Sylvia's energy, and with it, creating a true portal in her home for more dark entities to enter our reality. What do you think of this? Do you think that, based on these recordings, is something like this possible? Let me know your hypothesis in the comment box, because this video has come to an end. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was
The
The Darkest Secret.
Nakakatakot yung ano, ibang klase yung paggalaw ng mga gamit dito, ibang klase. Hindi mo alam paano pepekein. Kaya feeling ko totoo. Iba talaga ang Darkest Secret. O, shoutout na tayo para mawala takot ko. Shoutout kay Ace John Mendoza. Shoutout kay Gracel Laron. At shoutout kay Vincent Reyes. Shoutout kay Paula Bianca Lindsay. Kay Amantilio Sonjay. Shoutout kay Garfield Pongon. At shoutout kay Ariel Montalban. Shoutout kay Zoren Lopena. Naulit na si Zoren Shoutout kay Boy Yabang. Boy Yabang. Hindi ka naman siguro masyado mayabang. Konti lang. Shoutout kay Queenie Maliano. Nakikinood daw ang kanyang anak sa cellphone niya. Pasensya na sa mura ko pag ako natatakot. Julius Assembred. Ano daw ang shampoo ko? Secret. Tapos last one. Shoutout kay Charka Tehen. Yan. Charka Tehen. Yan. Shoutout kay Mark Dima Iwat from Bicol. At shoutout kay Renz Baldenor. At shoutout. Yun na. Tapos na. Yun, sana nawala at natakot kayo pag Darkest Secret. Ang lupit talaga, no? So, maraming salamat sa panonood at hanggang sa muli.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.